right. So we're kind of talking about that LIV or LIV golf tour. I know that's kind of sounds weird for me talking about it, but I actually have enjoyed golf for many years. Played golf when I was a kid and didn't really, I was just farted around. But when I hit my 40s, um, I was kind of burnt out on playing music all the time and working construction all the time in the daytime. So my kid would take off in the summer, and then I would go and I had little sections of time, and I would go play golf pretty much every day, and I got pretty good at it. But anyway, municipal golf. I wouldn't even dream about ever blowing money on a country club or something like that. I'm talking $25, $20 to go play. And so anyway, here's this LIV Tour. Now this is sponsored by the Saudi family. We all know about the Saudi family and their head Crown Prince Whopper Chopper, the guy who everybody in the world knows killed that Khashoggi guy, who was an American citizen working for one of the news agencies, Time, somebody, whatever. Very well respected, So this asshole Saudi prince has him deep, cut up in pieces in Turkey. And there's another whole thing. So anyway, him and probably the most racist golfer in the world, what the hell is that? Greg Norman. He's probably the whitest guy too, And they put, he's a billionaire. Of course, the Saudi families they got some money, oil money oozing, very poor in their body, billions and billions. So I don't know why, I don't get it, but they decided to start this golf tour and come in and compete with the PGA Tour and actually have tournaments in the United States. I don't think we don't. Yeah, we might do that. They might have set up. We probably do have tours in the PGA Tour goes to Dubai, but I don't know. I think some of those might not be like part of the PGA Tour. They're just So rather than Saudi Arabia building a nice golf course and setting up, hell no, they're gonna start their own fucking league. So they get Greg Norman. Greg Norman is the CEO and commissioner of this league. The biggest racist in the world with one of the most sadistic, people. I've been calling him Whopper Chopper for so long that I don't even know what his real name is. I do know Khashoggi's name. So he offered all these guys just a whole pile of money so that they could, to leave the PGA Tour and start this little tour. Trump's in on it. I think they've already played at one or two of his properties. So he's been making millions off of it, And who are these guys? Now I've known the names of these golfer guys. Dustin Johnson left, and Sergio Garcia left, and some of the older guys. They were offered so much money. Okay. But after everything that the PGA Tour and the British, Royal British Tour, whatever the hell they call it, maybe it's PGA there too. I don't know, in Europe, but you know, the honor and the prestige of all that shit, I guess, didn't mean anything to them. Don't get me wrong now. I don't give a shit about the PGA Tour or the British Royal, whatever the fuck it is. You know, uh, the golf that I played in my life was municipal golf. Like I said, you know, $20. And my other thing is, if I can't wear jeans there in the wintertime, I don't want to fucking play there. You know, I'm not into that whole dress code bullshit. But you know, I will wear a golf shirt if I have to. So so they're embroiled in all this stuff. They're having lawsuits against each other. The PGA Tours, you know, I don't really agree with that, but they don't want the competition. So here's Greg Norman's actually going to Congress and meeting with mainly Republicans to see if he can get them to stop the lawsuits from the PGA Tour that are coming at him. And then some of the players who joined the LIV Tour and took the money from the Saudis decided, well, we were already scheduled to play these other events. So they filed a lawsuit because now they want to go back and play, you know, in the PGA Tour. And the PGA Tour is going, you know, sorry guys, you know, you fucking left. You took their money, and you basically said, showed us your ass and left. And there's a whole bunch of PGA Tour players that didn't take the Saudi money and stuck with their guns and stuck with their old, you know, stuck with their deals. So here they come again, the racists of the world, the real heavy duty billionaire oil, you know, no telling about child shit with these guys. They're all so wealthy, it's just disgusting. And so the racists come in and they try to fuck up the PGA Tour. Now the PGA Tour has basically been racist all the way up to I don't know if it was Elder who was the first one or Sifford. One of those guys. Might have been Elder. Or maybe Elder was the first black guy to win a PGA Tour event. I'm not sure. But definitely, when Tiger came in, it didn't stop the racism, because he probably was, you know, people threatening that guy's life. God knows. But I mean, you know, it definitely changed the complexion of the PGA Tour. I mean, a lot of people on the left who, like me, you know, enjoyed playing golf here and there, you know, didn't really care for the politics and didn't care for the, you know, plastic belts and the plaid pants when we were kids, and you know, just don't give a shit about all that. You know, it's a fun thing to do, especially back. You know, there's really nothing better than to, you know, twist one up that's good and get out there and a beautiful little course and get, you know, stoned for 4 hours, however long, 3.5 hours, however long it takes to play that little course, and just enjoying the outdoors and the beauty of it, and hitting the little white ball and laughing because it's just so silly to do it. You know what I mean? It's fun. Hit the little white ball and go find it. You know, I wrote a country song I never finished called "Chasing the Little White Ball." I don't know why I never finished it, because, you know, couldn't get anything outdoorsy sounding that rhymed. That's a story of my life. I got 200,000 songs I've started. I never finish anything because of my ADD. Anyway, I just thought, I was thinking about these live golf idiots and how they screwed things up, you know. And for me, I kind of lost interest in playing a lot as soon as Donald Trump came on the scene and started his golf bullshit. I was like, oh God, you know. I didn't care for it that much anyway, but he just sort of like threw shit on it, and then of course the plague happened, so I wasn't gonna go out and mix with anybody. So now it's been probably a couple of years since I've played. I have whipped out some wiffle balls and tried to hit a few, you know, little shots here and there, but I don't know. I'm getting kind of old. Don't really give that much of a shit. My golf clubs are, I could probably, you know, make a couple of grand off of them. So, psh, why not? Well, anyway, it's enough of that bullshit. Um, that LIV tour though, man. If whoever's whoever backs that, it's like the MAGA tour, you know. It's the MAGA crowd. Everybody is white, you know, except for Kevin Na. That's what Kevin Na really. Ah, I just I thought I had way more respect for him. I mean I really thought he was an even Steven guy, but you know, fucking even Kevin Na. All right, that's enough of that crap. Um, Adios and buenas noches. Till the next time. Let's see.